Welcome back to Math 171 Pre-Calculus Algebra. In this video, we're going to take a look at finding the average rate of change and why we would need to interpret slope as an average rate of change. So, one thing that we have in the real world is it would be nice if everything was just a nice straight line like that, but that's usually not the way things change. It's usually going to be something more like that. But we can still make some sense of approximating with lines. So we'll still pick 2 points on a line. So in order to give us something easy to work with, I'm just going to pick the line or curve. Y equals x squared. And I want to find the average rate of change from x1 equals 0 to x2 equals 1. So what I can do for this is do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. However, we have a definition for what y is. So we can do x2 squared minus x1 squared over x2 minus x1. So 1 squared minus 0 squared. Add 0 to the 0. Over 1 minus 0. Which equals 1 minus 0 over 1 minus 0. Or 1 over 1. Which equals 1. So another example of this would be, we're going to let x1 just equal x, and x2 equal x plus h. So, we can do with what we have in this equation, x plus h squared minus x squared over x plus h minus x. Now we can immediately see in the denominator that the x's cancel out. I do need to expand that x plus h squared, so we get x squared plus 2xh plus h squared, and then still minus x squared over h. Well, plus x squared and minus x squared will cancel out. So I get 2xh plus h squared over h. Well, now let's go ahead and factor that numerator. I have h times 2x plus h over h. And then we can cancel the h's. and we get 2x plus h. I bring this one in here because when you take calculus down the road, doing stuff like this is very important. And then in the end, you're going to take a look at, well, now what happens to this as h gets really small? And from here, it's pretty clear to see if h gets closer and closer to 0. But that's going to get close to 2x. So that concludes this video and the lectures for what would have been class on Tuesday, March 17th. I will try to get the videos recorded for tomorrow's class this evening so that they will be available for you at the start of the day tomorrow.